Hello everyone, welcome to the session of Hadoop Core Components Part 2. The second core component of Hadoop was Yarn. Yarn was introduced in Hadoop version 2.0 in the year 2012 by Yahoo and Hortonworks. The basic idea behind Yarn is to relieve MapReduce by taking over the responsibility of resource management and job scheduling. Yarn started to give Hadoop the ability to run non-MapReduce jobs within the Hadoop framework. Yarn allows different data processing methods like graph processing, interactive processing, stream processing, as well as batch processing to run and process data stored in HDFS. Therefore, Yarn opens up Hadoop to other types of distributed applications beyond MapReduce. It comprises of two main components, Resource Manager and Node Manager. Resource Manager is a cluster level, that is, one for each cluster component and runs on master machine. It manages resources and schedules applications running on top of Yarn. It has two components, Scheduler and Application Manager. The scheduler is responsible for allocating resources to the various running applications. The application manager is responsible for accepting job submissions and negotiating the first container for executing the application. It keeps a track of the heartbeats from the node manager. Now, the node manager. It is a node level component, one on each node, and runs on each slave machine. It is responsible for managing containers and monitoring resource utilization in each container. It also keeps track of node health and log management. It continuously communicates with Resource Manager to remain up to date. We have Application Master. It manages the user job lifecycle and resource needs of individual applications. It works along with the node manager and monitors the execution of tasks. An application is a single job submitted to the framework. Each such application has a unique application master associated with it, which is a framework-specific entity. It is the process that coordinates an application execution in the cluster and also manages faults. Its task is to negotiate resources from the resource manager and work with the node manager to execute and monitor the component task. It is responsible for negotiating appropriate resource containers from the resource manager, tracking their status and monitoring progress. Once started, it periodically sends heartbeats to the resource manager to affirm its health and to update the record of its resource demands. Next, we have container. It is a collection of physical resources such as RAM, CPU cores, and disk on a single node. Yarn containers are managed by a container launch context, which is container lifecycle. This record contains a map of environment variables, dependencies, stored in a remotely accessible storage, security tokens, payload for node manager services, and the command necessary to create the process. It grants rights to an application to use a specific amount of resources, that is, memory, CPU, etc., on a specific host. That's all with Hadoop Core Components Part 2. Thank you.